Hello my dear children, how are you all doing? Doing good? Are you all getting prepared for your midterm examination? Yes, good to see that. So, uh, till now we have completed Unit 4, isn't it? Whatever we do, the next poem is for your midterm examination, the last poem for midterm examination. So, as I have already shared the syllabus, okay, we will be covering the Enchanted Fool, Upagupta, the three questions, gratefulness, my beginnings, a girl called Golden, whatever we do, and here is the last poem for your midterm examination. What is the poem name? The Wonderful Words. The Wonderful Words, written by Mary O'Neill. Page number 87. Open page number 87, all of you. This wonderful words poem is there for memorization. You have to recite this poem. You will be getting 4 marks question out of this memorization. Okay. So, before moving to the explanation of the poem, we'll see who is the writer and about the writer. We'll see in the page number 89. Mary Davenport O'Neill is a full name of Mary O'Neill. Was an Irish poet and dramatist and a friend and colleague of W.B. Yeats, Russell and Austin Clarke. So these are all the novelists, great popular poet. So he was, to say Mary Davenport O'Neill, she was a colleague or she was a friend of these people. Mary Davenport was born in Longhera, County Galway, Ireland. She was a pupil of the Dominican convent in Achill Street, Dublin. She studied teaching at the Metropolitan College of Art, the present-day National College of Art, Dublin, from 1889 to 1902. She published 3 verse plays. Verse means what? VERS. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವಲ್ವಾ, ಕಾವ್ಯಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ವೆರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ Bluebird, Cain and Out of the Darkness, her collection Prometheus and Other Poems was the first collection of poetry published by an Irish poet. First poetry, okay. So the collection of poetry published by an Irish poet. ಇವರು ಮೊದಲನೆಯವರಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Besides Yeats, which could be considered modernist, who is she? Mary O'Neill is one of a small number of known early 20th century Irish modernist women poet. Okay, this is all about Mary O'Neill. So, next, let me read the poem for you. The Wonderful Words, written by Mary O'Neill. Let me read the poem for you. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words, do the brightest thoughts in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed, for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Never let a thought shrivel and die. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. Never let a thought shrivel and die. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. Never let a thought shrivel and die. This is the poem is for memorization. Okay, so I will send you one video along with this video. Okay, so you can learn by looking into that video. Okay, so wonderful words. Wonderful means what? A beautiful. Okay, amazing. So many synonyms are there. So when I say synonyms, yesterday I have sent sent few notes regarding synonyms, antonyms, homophones, isn't it? So you know what is synonym? See, synonyms means a similar word. Let's say bad, worst. Alva? Similarly, you have n number of words, whereas you will be having same meaning. ಸಿನಾನಿಮ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು ಸಿನಾನಿಮ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆರ್ ಗೂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಸಿನಾನಿಮ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ and different spelling. Okay, pronounced also differently, and spelling is also different, but the meaning is same. Understanding? So that is called synonyms. And antonyms means a different or opposite words. Dark, light. Okay, what do you say? Day, night, sky, earth, husband, wife, happy, unhappy. These are all antonyms. Okay, whereas fill in the blanks using antonyms. You will be giving one word with underline ಆಗಿರೋ ವರ್ಡ್ಗೆ antonyms ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to write the opposite of that word. Synonyms means you have to write a different word with the same meaning. ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಅರ್ಥ ಬರೋದನ್ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಅದು synonyms ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Understanding? Homophones again I have sent one more notes, isn't it? Homophones are spelled differently, pronounced same, pronunciation same. Let's say an example. I'll give some example for homophones. I have already shared few examples for homophones. Let me tell you one more time. Weak. Both are sounds similar or same. Weak, this is also weak, this is also weak, but the meaning is different, spelling is different, pronunciation same. Similarly, two, sun. What is the meaning of this sun? Maga. sun, sun, Surya. Alva? Two, avalige, avalige. Two, tumba. Weak. weak, weak means what? Thin ಆಗಿರೋದು, ತುಂಬಾ weak ಆಗಿರೋದು. week, weak, ವಾರ. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Instead of this week, if you use this week, this word, the sentence meaning will become entirely, it will become a different, having a different meaning. ಅಲ್ವಾ? meaning a different ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That is the reason you will be given these two words. Example, if they give these two words, they will give two fill in the blanks in your exam. Okay, you will be having two fill in the blanks. Okay, you need to fill the right word in the right blank. Correct ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಅರ್ಥ, so that after filling these words you should be able to read a meaningful sentence. Understanding so far? This is all about homophones. Homophones, antonyms and synonyms are very, very important in English. Okay, I have already shared the notes. Now, wonderful synonym, it is a good or beautiful, amazing, marvelous. Many different words are there, whereas it can explain it is a wonderful. What is wonderful here? See, full again here is a suffix. I shared few notes. Suffix which comes after the word, isn't it? Wonderful, suffix, full, FUL, suffix underline ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುವುದು. Sometimes underline the suffix or add the suffix. Friendship, ship becomes suffix. Understanding? So the wonderful words. What is wonderful here? Words are wonderful. Poetess is saying, Mary O'Neill is saying, wonderful words. ನಾವು ಆಡುವಂತಹ ಮಾತು, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಟಾಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಡೂ, we should perform it better. Our action should go with words. All those things we have learnt in the previous class. Yes or no? Whatever we do, we have to do it in a right manner. In that lesson, we have learned so many things. Similarly, in the same line, we have a poem called The Wonderful Words. Okay? It is written by Mary O'Neill. What is this poem all about? Why words are wonderful? Why English is wonderful? What kind of words are wonderful? Let's see. Okay? So, here, look at the first stanza of the poem. Never let a thought shrivel and die. Shrivel, underline that word shrivel. Shrivel means what? Dry up. Alva, iga if you pour some water on the ground, alva, ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It will dry. You don't use that water. What happens? After some time it may dry. Similarly, never, ಯಾವತ್ತೂ, let ಬಿಡಬೇಡ, a thought, ಯೋಚನೆ, ನಿನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆಯನ್ನು ನೀನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಡ. Shrivel and dry up. Isn't it? Shrivel means dry up and die. Die ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗುದು ಅಲ್ವಾ? Words if you talk. See, let's say an example. You bought a new car and you didn't use it for 4 to 5 years. After that, what will happen? Battery may die. Alva? Similarly, poetess is saying, never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ನೀನು ಹೇಳು. ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಸಾಯೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಡ, ನಿನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಾಯೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಡ. ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಗೇಮ್ and all of you can play it. See how beautifully they are saying words. See how beautiful or how proud we are about Kannada or our mother tongue. Here the poet is saying English is their mother tongue. That is the reason she is saying English is a beautiful language. Alva? Language, we use it to communicate with others. It is a systematic study, whatever is there, our grammar, our language, alphabets, whatever it is, words are there. So words means what? So when you start writing alphabets, let's say an example, A, P, P, L, E. It is a group of letters. It is a group of letters which makes complete sense. Okay, here also there is a group of letter. Does it make sense? It is a group of set of letters are there. A is there, P is there, again P is there, L is there, E is there. Does it make any sense? No. That is the reason words means a group of letters which makes complete sense, complete meaning ಇರಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಅಂತಹ ಪದ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Understanding? So for English is a wonderful game. Using these words we can play like anything. English is a wonderful game. Let's play one game. Let's say an example. So here let me write one word. Let's start from good. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದರಿಂದನೇ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ. Good. It is ending with D. Tell me one word. D. Dear. Ends with R. Or rare. ತುಂಬಾ ಅಪರೂಪ. E ends with E. E-G-G, egg, ends with G. G-A-M-E, game. Again E, isn't it? Earn, ಗಳಿಸೋದು. N, nest. T, tree. Again E comes. There are a lot of words. E for emotion. There are a lot of words are there. We can play like anything. Our childhood days we used to play this kind of games in our school. Halva? So similarly, English is a wonderful game. We can play like anything. These are all beautiful words. Okay. What we need to do? Poet is saying, and all of you can play it. So we all can play using these English word. That is what she wanted to convey all of us, saying English is very easy. Don't think that it is a tough language. It is a very easy language. You can play with this. Okay. So moving forward to the next stanza. All that you do, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು? All that you do is match the words. What you have to do? See how we match these words, isn't it? All that you need to do, you just have to match the word. Let's say, according to the situation, we have to talk. We have discussed in the previous lesson, isn't it? According to the situation, let's say if you are going to see or consult a doctor, you have to talk in a different way. If you are going to a hospital to see a patient, you have to talk in a different way. That is the reason what you should do. You have to choose the right words when you are talking. You have to match the words. In which occasion, in which circumstance, in which situation you have to talk. You have to match the words. Understanding? To the brightest thoughts in your head. Brightest means what? Brightest ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಹೊಳೆಯುವಂತಹ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ, you will be having one or the other thought. Think, thought, present tense, past tense, thought in your head, so that they come out clear and true. Whatever, see, let's say an example, you wanted to build a house, construct one house, that is there in your mind. Okay, you wanted to tell the same thing to your father, that you wanted to build a house. Okay, ನೀನು ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿನ್ನೊಂದು ಬ್ರೈಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆ. Okay, the way you explain the same to your father matters a lot. ನೀನು ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫಾದರ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ, ಕನ್ವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಒಪ್ತಾರೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟು ದ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೆಡ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆಯ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it will come very nice. And handsomely groomed. See here, all these are example for personification. Figure of speech alli simile, personification, metaphor, all these things are there. I will share the notes after the class. Okay, personification means filling life to a non-living thing. See, ಇವಾಗ ಜೀವ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಪರ್ಸಾನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಜೀವ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ಪರ್ಸಾನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ವರ್ಡ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಪದಗಳಿಗೆ ಜೀವ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಜೀವ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಪೊಯೆಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ words, if you match the words when you are talking to your thoughts, ಯೋಚನೆಗೆ ತಕ್ಕ ಹಾಗೆ ನೀನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಡ್ಗಳನ್ನ, how it will come out, ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, it will come out clearly and truly and handsomely groomed, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ, and fed for many of the loveliest things, ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೆವರ್ ಎಟ್ ಬೀನ್ ಸೆಡ್. ಯಾರು ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಮಾತಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಣರಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಓ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಲಿಸನ್. ಕೆಲವರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಕೆಲವರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ವೇ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್, ಇಸ್ಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹೇಳುವಂತಹ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ಯಾವ 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 ರೀತಿಯ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದರೆ, ಯಾವ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ poet is saying, for many of the loveliest things in our life, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಕೇಶನ್ಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್ಲಿಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೆವರ್ ಎಟ್ ಬೀನ್ ಸೆಡ್. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಹ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಡಬೇಕು. ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ the food and dress of thought. See, underline that very very important line. Words, ಪದಗಳು, are the food, food ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಹಾರ, and dress, costume of thought. ಇವಾಗ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋನು? he can think lot of things in his life. He can do whatever he wanted to do, and he will use the beautiful words that will become a beautiful sentence, isn't it? That is the reason poetess is saying words are the food and dress of thought. ಈ ಥಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಯೋಚನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಆಹಾರ ಯಾವುದು? ಫುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್. See, without food and dress, can we imagine a person without food? After 2-3 days he may die. Without dress, how it will be? You can imagine, isn't it? Similarly, here all these are example for personification. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಥಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯೋಚನೆಗೆ ಜೀವ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಥಾಟ್. ಥಿಂಕ್, ಥಾಟ್, ಯೋಚನೆಯ ಆಹಾರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತೆ. ದೇ ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್. ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್? ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೋಕಾಲಿ. ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಜೋಕಾಲಿ. ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಜೋಕಾಲಿಲಿ ನೀವು ಆಡಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್, isn't it? So why poet is saying here, they give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಆಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So even a small child, if you talk him or her in a beautiful words, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮುದ್ದಾದ ಮಾತುಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. ವಯಸ್ಸಾದವರಿಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ತುಂಬ ಮುದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಸೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರಿಗೂ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಲಾಂಗಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ಲಾಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೈರ್. ಡಿಸೈರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವೈ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಡಿಸೈರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕನಸುಗಳು, ಆಸೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಏನಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ವಾ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಕನಸು ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಗೌರವ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಖುಷಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಲಾಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಟುಡೇ ಟು ಹಿಯರ್ some fresh and beautiful thing. Fresh and see, now the world is more advanced, isn't it? ತುಂಬಾ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ. nowadays the generation is learning lot of things. There are a lot of medias, WhatsApp, Facebook. There are n number of things where we can learn so many things alva. So hage everyone will be having a desire to hear some fresh words. ಹೊಸದೇನಾದರೂ ಹೊಸದನ್ನ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, some beautiful thing. So here poetess is saying words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing, desire today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. Beautiful, FUL again becomes a suffix here. Understanding? Looking forward to the next stanza. But only words can free a thought. Let's say an example. You have a very beautiful or very sound vocabulary. ತುಂಬ ಪದಗಳ ಸಂಗ್ರಹಣೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಯು ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಫರ್ ದಿ ಡಿಕ್ಷನರಿ, ಆಕ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ಷನರಿ you refer, and you have a sound knowledge in English. You have lot of words in your mind. Every day you are learning some 50 to 100 words. Let's say an example. Okay, even though you are having lot of words in your mind and you keep quiet, what happens? Everything becomes waste. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೀವಾಗ ತುಂಬ ಓದೋರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ತುಂಬ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಅ ಥಾಟ್. ಈ ಥಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಿದೆ, ಯೋಚನೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ, ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ಥಾಟ್, ಇಸ್ಂಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ. ಅದು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ, ಯೋಚನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವಾಗ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್. ಪ್ರಿಸನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪ್ರಿಸನ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ದಟ್, ಪ್ರಿಸನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಜೈಲು. ಕೈದಿಗಳನ್ನ ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಪರಾಧ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನೋ ಸಮ್ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ದೇ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ವೈ poetess is using this word? From its prison behind your eyes. ನೀವು ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್. ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ಮಂಡಿಗೆ ಮೆಲ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟಾಕ್ sometimes. Okay, because of this in situation you will end up missing lot of opportunities sometimes. ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು ಈ ಪೊಯಮನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಮ್ವನ್. ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರೋಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಕನ್ವೆ ದಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್, ಆರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಏನೋ ಸಜೆಷನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆದರೆ you don't talk, you keep quiet. And what happens? Whatever the thought you are having in your mind, it will be inside the prison behind your eyes. ನಿನ್ನ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಕಣ್ಣ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ನಿನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆ, ನೀನೇನು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಯೋಚನೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೌತ್ ಆಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾವು ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀವೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾತುಗಳ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಲ್ಲ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತಾಡದೇ ಇರೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಲ್ಲ. ವೆನ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, how to speak is very, very important. That is the reason this poem is there for you. They says wonderful words. English is a wonderful word. When to talk, how to talk, where to talk, it is entirely depending on your situation or occasion. So if you think and keep quiet, nothing is going to happen. You have to sometimes talk, express, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ನಾವೇನು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವ, ಅನ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದೀವ, ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಓಪನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಅಂಥ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು, ಅದು ಭಾರಿ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಟಾಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಥಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ದುಃಖ ಆದಾಗ ಅಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವಲ್ವಾ, ದ ಟೀಯರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಐಸ್. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಮ್ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅತ್ತಾಗ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಏನೋ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ poetess is saying, when you talk, okay, this thought will come out of the prison. ಜೈಲಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ last two lines, maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise, isn't it? After hearing the poem, now you wanted to say something. All of you, for students, all of you, she is asking. Now that you know that you have to talk something, okay? Thought is the dress. I mean to say, words are the dress and food of your thought. You have to talk as per the occasion. Now, do you have some surprise for me? New surprise, whether you're going to change your life from today, is asking. Okay, so by now we are going to complete the poem, The Wonderful Words. Okay, I'll be sharing the notes after this class. Okay, so for have you all understood? Okay, there's so many things we have discussed in the previous lesson, very similar to the particular point. That is the reason I have explained a very brief thing. Fine. This is there for your memorization. You have to learn this poem. Thank you all.